Hey friends, welcome to week 82, I believe. Whatever I name this will be the correct week. I've already closed the window. Okay. So I think this is my first video in my new apartment my new townhouse. Sometimes it feels like an apartment because there's no yard. But yeah, I still don't have internet or cable. So I thought I would try and do it from my computer, and maybe that will make it easier to upload on YouTube with my hotspot. These are words like that 2 months ago I did not even know what it meant. So anyway, it wasn't a great week. I am up 0.8 pounds for the week. So I'm down 110 pounds since my highest weight and down 87 pounds since my surgery. So not the best numbers, but I'm persevering. I keep hearing about everybody or, some people gaining weight during the quarantine, and I'm trying to obviously not do that, but also not go in the other direction and be like, well, at least you didn't gain the quarantine 15 or the COVID 15, because I actually want to make progress while I'm home. I've also been watching a lot of my old videos just to get motivation and hopefully see how I've changed since starting this. And one thing, it's so funny, one thing that I noticed is I say a lot. And I'm sure if you watch me, you know that as well. But what's interesting is when I'm on TV, for regular interviews, I don't say it that much. I say a lot of you knows. So I thought that was weird. I wonder if it's just an issue with talking about myself, or not having much to say and just trying to fill up time. I can't imagine if I were monetized, having to go over 10 minutes just to, be able to get ads or, whatever the threshold is. I think it's 10 minutes because that would be difficult for me, especially right now, because as you see, I don't really have much to say or much update. I've already given you the numbers. I'm still doing my weights and yoga every day. Last week I was doing weights every other day, and mostly because I had an injury where I tried to increase my weights to 15 pounds, each arm. And that didn't work out so well for my chest. So I went back to the 10s, and then I'll add another rep of 15s, maybe in a week or two. But yeah, I've really been enjoying it actually, because I definitely feel myself getting stronger. That's something that you don't get with yoga. Is you don't, you can see improving on poses and things like that, but I don't see muscles don't feel different. I mean, I obviously feel more flexible and all of that, but yeah, I like the weights. So I'm glad I've added that back, and I think it'll be helpful going forward. So one thing I want to point out, because I'm sitting here, this painting here is from an artist, and I just love it so much. This is all gold leaf, and I actually told myself I would buy it when I reached a goal, but I wanted it and I got it anyway, even though I haven't reached that goal. So if you watch the podcast I did with Michael Malice, you saw he made me promise that once I got under 200, that I would buy something. Didn't have to be expensive, just some object to look at. And, that way I could look at it and know, this is a physical thing, as an example that I've reached this goal. And if I go over the goal, this is a physical example of knowing that I can do it again. And yeah, when I saw this artwork in another YouTuber's video, I emailed the artist and asked her for like prices and all that kind of stuff and size. And this one is custom, and just like I was getting so excited having like the email conversation with her that I bought it anyway. So anyway, I also thought, well, because it took like a couple weeks, you know, because she had to put it together or do it, I thought I would reach my goal, but I haven't yet. So any day now. But yeah, looking back at those old videos, you know, it's funny because it seems now like every week I was losing like 4 and 5 pounds. But now looking back at the videos, I mean, there were weeks when I didn't lose weight or weeks where I gained. And so it kind of helps because, you know, you want to look at like the long term, you know, what you've accomplished. And right now, you know, when I look since the beginning of the year, you know, I'm not happy. And, you know, I also see in every single video I talk about the same problem, and that's my evening snacking. You know, I take a sleeping pill or, you know, over the counter, like Simply Sleep or whatever it is. And, you know, by 8 o'clock, I'm just like, I'm literally like sleep eating. And like, I'm telling myself, okay, just sit here, don't do anything. Because some evenings I have to be working, so I can't just like go to bed. And, you know, it's like someone else is like moving me to the fridge. I can't explain it. Like, even as I'm doing it or after I've done it, thankfully, it's never to the point of like uncomfortableness or dumping. Like, maybe at the very beginning after my surgery, I had some dumping, but now, you know, I just don't have the things in my house that like cause dumping, for me anyway. But yeah, I have got to get control of that and, you know, figure out what is the thing that I do instead of that. And maybe the thing is just go upstairs, go to my bedroom, read a book. Because whatever I'm doing now is not working. So hopefully I'll be back on top of it next week, because I've definitely talked about it a lot, at least for a year and a half, about this issue. And it would just be really cool to reach the goal that, you know, maybe you want to buy the tiger. And let's be honest, I will probably buy something else. Because now the tiger is associated with, you know, wanting instant gratification and not, you know, reaching my goal. So that is it for this week. I will hopefully be able to still upload this. And now that our state or my county is going into phase 1, whatever that means for some businesses, I'm hoping I'll be able to get internet and cable installed soon. So fingers crossed, masks on, all of that stuff. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye.